All right, so we're going to do a little tarot and see what the advice is regarding what's going on in the environment, in your environment. Okay. Six of Pentacles wanted to come out. I'm shuffling this because what's going on here. All right, so giving and receiving, eh? Giving and receiving. Okay. What is this? What is in their environment that they need to be aware of for their highest and greatest good at this time? Nine of Pentacles, going from the Six of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. And there's some sort of like transformation in between here. So what happened? There's a major transition. All right. Something really led to some sort of transformational experience, okay? I feel like there could have been something that you might have thought was reciprocal but wasn't, and as a result you had to leave this behind once and for all and end a situation that someone was maybe giving to other people behind your back, and as a result you had to walk away and choose yourself in the situation because you knew your value and worth. And I feel like if you didn't know it, there was some time and there was some effort spent evaluating that and doing that inner work. This is this was a difficult process to go through. Okay, one that, was as a result of someone breaking your heart or betraying you, or many betraying you and lying and deceiving you for some sort of like greed or jealousy or envy. Okay, I feel like there was that. I feel like there's something that's coming in as a result of all of this, because at the end of the day, this heartache is kind of what helped you find out who you truly are and what you're truly made of. And so let's get some more information about that. We have the Star. Okay, you're a healer, you're a wise one, you're a starseed, light worker, whatever you want to go with. Earth Angel. I like the Earth Angel. All right, so we'll go with that one. You are a healer. You are someone who has done healing, okay? And therefore can hold space for those to heal themselves. It's like you can guide the way, you can show the way. You are maybe a way shower. Very nice. Okay. I feel like you needed to really go through this process to identify like your spiritual gifts. Like a lot of this was some sort of initiation, some sort of test, or some sort of things you needed to go through in order to kind of graduate to the next level, right? There is victory and success, and this is you on your like heading towards your purpose, okay? And I feel like there's a lot of spiritual support in you doing so. All right, so whatever you experience, whatever ending, whatever transpired, really was to put you in alignment with your higher self and on your spiritual purpose. Okay, so again, the start of the read was really about someone and telling the story about a collective who is going through the ascension process and where things are at in the ascension process. And, what are things, how are things playing out for you? And certainly tapping in and watching our collective readings helps us help you in some way, shape, or form through the messages that we receive from Spirit. So thank you all for tuning in, by the way. I appreciate your support very much. Then we have the High Priestess, like Six of Wands, the Star, and the High Priestess. Very much operating from a higher self perspective, higher consciousness. Right? Ascension process with the stairs on both sides and just, having that higher perspective. Whoa. Two of Cups next. Okay, so this is representing some sort of partnership, some sort of equal reciprocity, since maybe that was something that ended as a result of being, you know, a bit of, I feel like there's some cause and effect here. I feel like there is more effort and concentration on the flowers in the top part of this card, and then less at the bottom, and many people grabbing for whatever's at the bottom. I don't know if you can see this, but I feel like this didn't seem reciprocal or fair or just necessarily. So I feel like that also could be something to be aware of. That's in the energy, I should say. You could be picking up on this. You could be picking up on this person too. There's action coming your way, physical action. All right, so I feel like maybe this connection has been energetic and there is some sort of movement happening. You know, the Knight's really, I feel like there's some sort of, yeah, there's movement. There's movement happening. I feel like there's investment here as well, like with the Pentacles. It's like there's some sort of value in something, or maybe someone's observing someone of value. There's something like that. Yeah, then we have the Nine of Swords. Someone is really anxious because maybe they didn't see the value and now they do. I think is what's going on. And then we have the Knight of Wands. That someone decided to be a player instead. Is that what you're telling me? Okay. So yeah, so some of you, you know, but here's the thing, like them not seeing value in you was the trigger needed for you to see value in you, right? Therefore, this was what caused, right, the catalyst for your transformation, as well as your spiritual awakening and ascension process. It was all for you to see your value and worth, because that's what's needed for you to be living in your purpose. Okay, so beautiful. And again, like you were always looked after, taken care of, protected. Okay, this is King of Swords energy. All right, so your spirit guides is what I'm getting. Like this is, you know, in the earlier reading, this is like the angelic frequency. Okay, so this is again like this is overseen is what I'm getting. This whole process is overseen and managed, okay, on a higher level. Maybe not a level that you physically can see with your eyes, but you have a knowing, right? High Priestess energy, okay, as well as the swords being represented here. Okay. It's higher knowing, okay? And then we have the Ten of Pentacles and a Knight of Swords. Yeah, I would say that yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, generational wealth and abundance, as well as stability and security, and like that family unit, you know? I feel like now someone might be wanting to send a message or take impulsive action towards you. For some of you, okay, not all of you. This can be like you're picking up on the energy. Like you could be, since High Priestess energy is here, I would say you energetically probably connect with people telepathically even, or there's something coming across to you maybe in like some sort of like intrusive thoughts, because this energy is like really, really thinking about it. Like this is some Nine of Swords is someone who, you know, has those intrusive thoughts, is just like has the monkey mind, isn't able to sleep, can't sleep, like just like very anxious, very upset, like just not mentally in a good place. I feel like there's this balance coming back to you in the sense of the Six of Pentacles too, is that like what was up is now coming down and what's down is coming up. So I feel like there is, again, a process. There's a cycle to this. I feel like things are being flipped upside down. And so maybe maybe there is this like someone new coming in here. And that is what's prompting the movement from the past energy to think about or take action towards, or, you know, come up with plans and maybe align energy as an investment towards maybe what they thought at the time was not worthy of them. I feel like that's why something had to end, okay? So again, that's kind of like karma is like, you know, you don't realize what you had until it's gone, right? So I feel like there's a bit of that playing out here. Yeah, and then I have a tower. Yeah. Someone almost played games and just played themselves right out of your life. Like one of you there's energies experiencing tower moments, and I mean, this is change here. This is constant change. The cycle of constant change is like the universal law of cause and effect and motion. I think there's a few spiritual laws broken here is what I'm getting from maybe this energy that is really having a difficult time. It could be many energies. I feel like they are realizing that they may have messed up. And I would say that they did if they are, yeah. And then I have the Wheel of Fortune, which is like the karmic board essentially in the Akasha, and learning lessons as well. Yeah, there's lessons being learned. I feel like there's a King of Wands too. Who's this King of Wands? Fire sign energy. Yeah, I feel like there's endings and new beginnings happening here is what I'm getting. So King of Wands energy, is this the Emperor? All right, so it's an Emperor, so it's Aries, so it's one energy, huh? Yeah. All right, so I feel like, you know, the Wheel of Fortune is that, you know, the change that's happening is that you're moving on towards your passion and what you believe in and what you stand up for. And you're going to have someone who is going to do the same thing, but for you, okay? They're going to stand up for you, okay? Which is beautiful. Yeah. Is this supposed to be in the reverse, the Hierophant? No. Upright? Okay. It's like the Hierophant to the Star energy, okay? So there's like loyal energy, that's a commitment, that's higher, like spiritual leadership as well. I feel like, yeah, I feel like there could be like with this High Priestess, Nine of Pentacles energy, I feel like this energy, this Emperor sees the potential in you, right? Because the Empress is at the bottom of the deck. No way. Yeah, I feel like they see that you've gone through your own ascension process, and now you're at the Empress energy. And so I feel like they've gone through that process too, and they're at the Emperor energy, so they can see and know and understand like what you've been through. And so them, I feel like this is a good, like, you're probably very compatible is what I'm getting, okay? I feel like this is a fiery energy, okay, with Aries as the Emperor as well as the King of Wands, so heavy fire sign energy. Empress is Venus, baby, you know? So yeah, there's something that you're meant to maybe create with this energy. You may even be traveling, okay? I feel like they see you as very stable and secure. Yeah, there's plans happening here. Plans be made. Plans be made. All right. Keep focused on what you're doing behind the scenes. Nobody needs to know what you're doing. Just stay focused and devoted to that. Whatever that is. Even if it's just like self-mastery and taking courses and practicing with your gifts and stuff. Stay focused on that. Okay? That's what we're meant to be cultivating right now. And I'm getting like soon it'll be harvest time, okay? Okay, what's next? King of Cups in reverse. Okay. Five of Swords energy. That sounds about right. Right? Like that's the karmic energies being represented, as well as the Knight of Cups in the side position, mind you. Okay, not even in like an upright or reverse. Five of Swords. Yeah. So here's what I have here. King of Pentacles, King of Cups in the reverse. So this is like someone taking action, investing their energy, you know, someone who is like very calculated and motivated and not in their north node. I would say it's almost like something's taken over them, okay? And they want to come and play games. And so that is what they're planning, okay? I feel like if you have them blocked, keep them blocked. I feel like you already see them coming a mile away. So, and so does your spiritual team. So I don't feel like you need to sweat it, in other words. All right. What else here do you want to share? Yeah, 10 of Cups. Like, you're fine. Don't worry. I just heard don't worry, be happy. Okay, don't worry, be happy now. Okay. There's that. Anything else here? Yeah, temperance, patience, balance, harmony, peace. Protect your peace. Okay? You're here to protect the peace. Peacemaker. Peacekeeper. Temperance angel. So this is your physical reality. You're a temperance angel here having an earth experience. Okay? Let's see what we got here. All right, well, you know, bottom of the deck kind of sums it up. There was a lot of things that transpired behind the scenes here, and I feel like, you know, there is this, something needs to be called out specifically. Okay, so whoever that's for. You are very much protected by Archangel Michael against any of this player energy. Okay, so do not fear. Fear is an illusion. And they didn't know who they were messing with. Okay, they do now. They're like, oh, the player wants to know who protects you. This is who protects you. Archangel Michael. And his League of Angels. All right, you're definitely receiving confirmations, signs, synchronicities, nature, like feathers, birds, triple numbers. You are very spiritually gifted, okay? High Priestess energy, High Priest energy. You have always felt like you never fit in. This energy could have tried to manipulate you to think like you didn't fit in. That is a scare tactic, a manipulation tactic. They did death rituals, praying for your death. Let's see, for money, so that they can get money. They tried to sacrifice you for money or for your destiny. I think they tried to destiny swap with you. Yeah, I feel like you have a strong communication channel with your guides, your ancestors, and the saints. I see divine love at the bottom of the deck. Don't worry, your ancestors have it covered. I feel like there is something playing out when it comes to all the stuff that they've sent out with all the death rituals and stuff, all the black magic. They're experiencing spiritual disease or even STDs, like sexually transmitted diseases. I also have, there is someone who, yeah, wants to spin the block. I know the collective is like, not even. I feel like they did all of this because they thought that they were going to receive some unexpected income. But this unexpected income is in reverse. And so they will not be receiving this unexpected income. And the person, energies, collective, are this low vibe masculine energy. This is like someone's in the collective who engaged in a third party or has engaged in many third parties. I feel like this is an energy that, you know, entertains many, you know, to play on the ego there. All right, so that's who I'm talking about in this particular section of the reading. So karmic party involved, false masculine, you know, did rituals to sacrifice you for the sake of greed and money. They thought that they were going to get income out of this, but didn't. And now they're experiencing illnesses and spiritual diseases. Spiritual sickness and health issues. Okay. You're experiencing happiness, joy, and emotional fulfillment. Do you see the difference? Make sure you're cleansing your energy and take a spiritual bath. Your energy hygiene practice. Okay. You are releasing karmic debt through these experiences. There is a tower moment happening. This is destruction and sudden change for those who did this work. Okay, let's see. Dark night of the soul. That's the tower moment. It is going to create a catalyst event that will lead someone towards their dark night of their soul, which is part of the process that we've been talking about this entire time. It's like the starting process. So it's kind of like through this reading today, we're going through like the start to finish of the process. Angels are with you, okay, providing you protection while this energy goes through their dark night of the soul. There's a lot of toxic friends. They may have actually started losing some jobs or change in job dynamics or conflict at jobs or drama. I feel like that is something playing out for the friends that worked against you. There's, this is divine justice and universal law playing out for all parties involved. Yes, they saw it. Yes, they know. They know. Confirmation of this. Karmic lessons playing out. That is what universal law is. There will be some sort of like reckoning in the sense of like things are going to come full circle enough for you to believe or have some sort of belief. And I feel like this couldn't be more opposite. I feel like this is kind of the direction they're going, is like, you know, we need more of this. We need more of this, okay? And the goal is to, you know, learn as we grow, right? This is about growing, learning, evolving, ascending. So, what is going on? Yeah, there's an ego death happening for some of this energy here. I'm getting the third party might go through an ego death or some friend group or something. I also have, is this in the upright? Your soulmate and twin flame is on the way for some of you. Very nice. Past loved ones visit you while you sleep. There is some sort of water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that is being held accountable for any kind of fraudulent activity or legal practices. As well as clarifying there is exposure, or it has something to do with the picture or the camera or the lens. Truth is coming to the light, which is going to be part of this catalyst event that is going to kick off the next phase here. So as they're going through this energy, you're going through a phase as well. And so that's kind of what is showing up here for our reading. I'm just going to do a quick cleanup. Hold on a second. And yes, I'm wearing a Star Wars shirt. Being guided towards your destiny and your purpose and your path. Okay. So there's exposure, right? Yeah, light worker, healer, empath. Okay, the angels are with you, protecting you at this time. All right, sounds awesome. Such a pretty picture too. Okay, so again, these spiritual gifts, they're being increased at this time. Your intuition, your visions, your dreams. There also could be exposure coming out about you as the healer, the empath, the light worker. Some sort of, maybe what they tried to do against you. Okay, and that's why this universal law and divine justice is here. So I feel like they're being exposed for the laws that they broke. Coming against a light worker. Okay, yeah, I feel like they are projecting quite a lot of energy your way as it relates. So if that's the case, just focus on your positive thinking. And here's the reason, like they're in a physical, spiritual prison, or they're going to prison, or they're feeling the constraints of their cause and effect karma playing out. Okay. I feel like the exposure is like a pressure cooker. And they're also sleeping with the enemy. Like they're legit sleeping with the enemy. The enemy snared them and has kept them, you know, stuck and stagnant this whole time. I feel like they are learning a very difficult lesson with this person. Okay, it's a karmic connection. They ended up becoming your karmic. Okay, so just know that like they are experiencing the same thing. Okay, and it's for the purpose of their spiritual awakening and their ascension and their learning and growth and development. So, you know, whatever that is, but you don't need to be in the middle of it, all right? Because this is what's happening right now or very, very soon. God's wrath and judgment, okay? So again, like there's some severity here. However, I feel like this will be used as many lessons, okay? To the point where, you know, there's many of us talking about it across multiple channels and multiple platforms. And so this is something that is playing out on a large scale for a lot of people to learn from and to know and understand what universal laws are. I feel like there's been a mass education program that's been utilizing many of us light workers, healers, and empaths, right, to carry the message, the divine message, okay? We are very much surrounded and being assisted at this time. And so what we're sharing, what we're guiding, what we've experienced ourselves that we're helping you all through, this is for the reason, like there's a higher calling here. Okay, and so it's amazing to see like how many of us pick up on the same things when we're doing readings, and even in our comments and sharing with one another. Like there's so much to share in our experiences. And so, you know, we all have some of these too, the karmic family members, right? So there's definitely some energy there that's been involved, okay? So it's not just this person. I feel like there's a lot of karmic energy playing out here on both sides, okay? And I feel like on all sides, actually. So toxic workspace as well, all right? So again, like that pressure, I'm getting like a pressure cooker. So just heads up on the pressure cooker. If there's somebody around you that you feel like could be a pressure cooker, well, this message might be for you. All right. Yeah, karma playing out. This is how we learn. Like, this is our experience here, is to learn through our experiences, right? And sometimes we have to repeat them, right? Our soul's growth is why we are here. There's so much that they did to defame your character, to lie on your name, to just be a hater for the sake of being a hater, okay? They don't even know you, okay? They certainly don't know the you now. Maybe they knew a glimpse of you, a fragment of you back then. And so they're being accountable for all of what was said and done behind the scenes here against somebody who did nothing to deserve it. And all of it was untrue. So I feel like that's kind of coming to light here for a lot of you. So if you feel like there's like a bit of vindication happening, I would somewhat agree with you there. I feel like there's a bit of balancing happening, collective balance right now. And again, this collective balance is necessary before we go into a lot of other process steps, which we saw earlier in the reading. Yeah, again, like they worked with others to create chaos and conflict for you, right? To keep you from moving on or doing better or whatever their reasons are. It doesn't matter. I feel like the fact that they involved others to come against just one you should say a lot about how strong you are and how committed you are and how they picked on the wrong one. That's what that says. So they're finding that out the hard way. They're getting their ass kicked. Okay? So you don't need to be anywhere around that. What's up? We have some earth sign energy showing up all of a sudden. This is you really getting out and enjoying nature and being one with Mother Gaia. You have a strong connection to Mother Earth, okay? So this is you honoring that. Okay. I like didn't work with this. Yeah, again, like a lot of deception, betrayal, liar energy. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, deception, betrayal, liar, prison, physical and spiritual prison. Someone is definitely dealing with it. I'm sure it's more than one of them too. Then we're back to square one where we started, which was with the player. All right, so again, the player played themselves, and this is happening in the near future. So I'm not sure what else to say. I feel like this is like the closing chapter of this reading. I feel like, you know, a lot's been told today. I feel if you were questioning, you know, what you were picking up on, I will certainly confirm for you that you were picking up what you were meant to pick up in the situation. And now I'm sure there's been a lot of us that have been like dealing with you know, these like thoughts and things like that, you know. So we're practicing on our discernment. We're practicing on and building our skills up on how to transmute negative thoughts to positive thoughts. So it's like it takes a lot of focus, but we are obviously more than capable of doing it. So as they send out this energy, let's use it to transmute it. Okay, so heads up for that. Transmute that energy into something positive, because you're creating still regardless of how you look at it. So might as well create something that is going to be beautiful to enjoy for yourself and others. All right, y'all. I hope you guys have an amazing day. If you want to know what deck I'm using, this is Tasha's deck. Okay, so go to her website and contact her if you want to use her deck. I love it. It's a great deck. Highly recommend it. She's awesome too, so check her out. trying to support one another, you know what I mean? That's how we do it around here. Yeah, if you guys are interested, I'm still doing the $20 reads. Just send me an email or a text or whatever. Okay, I turn around pretty quick. All right, you guys, I hope you have the most wonderful day.